mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, baby. Aries ain't come to play, and that's why they're mad, okay? The first card that came out, they're mad that the math isn't mathing here. So some shit is just not adding up. And Aries, I'm already knowing you're going to call a motherfucker out on the situation. Shit is not adding up, okay? The only time you care about compromise and equal... That's when that Libra starts kicking in here, and that's why they're mad here. You're calling situations out. You're not just being passive about it. You don't do the passive aggressive energy about it. You're straight live and direct with the shits, and that's why they're mad, okay? They're mad because you're calling people out on their BS. Shit ain't adding up here, period. And honestly, who else? You're the only sign, honestly, maybe, I think all, no, I'm gonna have to exclude Leo. You and Sagittarius for sure. You're gonna call people out on the situation here, all right? And that's why they're mad. That is why they're mad. Okay, people do not like directness. They do not like assertiveness. They do not like confidence. They do not like the real. Okay, they don't like the trill neither. Okay, they can't handle neither. And that's why they're mad. Period. Point blank. You have everyone who tries to act like that. They're that Aries. We all got a first house. But you've been about it and you're going to die about it. And that's why they're mad. All right, 6 people in here and 0 likes. I'm not with the dumb shit today. I'm not with the dumb shit any day. I'm not with the dumb shit, Aries. Come on now. Aries moon here progressed, and y'all, no, we're not doing this. I'm going to call you guys the fuck out. We're not doing this. And that's why they're mad. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to already presume that the 6 people in here and then the 4 likes, there's 2 haters in this bitch. And that's why they're mad. If I could just knock motherfuckers out for a living, shoot people in their face for a living and not get locked up, I think it would be a great day, like a great life. Because people really, they just love throwing stones and hiding their hands like a little bitch, but then want to sit there and act like they are big, bold, and bad. And that's why they're mad. Like, it's just, it's a whole society full of bitches that try to pretend to be an Aries, try to pretend to be a boss, try to be important, try to act like they're strong, try to act like they bout it. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you call them out on the situation, they want to dial 911. They want to roll up the window. They all this passive or no, we don't gotta be passive. We not in Pisces energy. We what's up? And that's why they're mad. What's up? Oh, they don't like that. It's all fun and games when they hide behind a computer or behind a phone. It's all fun and games, huh? It's all fun and games until an Aries comes through and calls you the fuck out and points at you like you. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. Somebody's also mad, no licky, no sticky. That sounds like a Libra thing to me. Balance here, baby. It's just the imbalance of it all. You just, And I think that's why you guys reincarnated or were born as an Aries, because y'all probably was a Libra in a past life, and yet enough was enough. Y'all got the confidence to carry the whole zodiac here, and that's why they're mad. Don't know. Listen. Everybody wants to be selfish until the real selfish motherfucker comes through. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish in today's time. And that's why they're mad. You're not about to get away with that selfish shit when you come dealing with Aries territory. It's not about to happen. And that's why they're mad. They're mad that you have friends, or they're mad that you don't want friends. The fact that I mentioned Pisces energy alone, like, it's delusional energy. It's illusions here. I don't know what, listen. They're mad that you don't need friends. If you have them, cool. If you don't, you really don't give a fuck. Like, yo, that's why they're mad. Okay? They're also mad you ain't checking for them because the math ain't mathing. Why would you check for anyone? Why? Who has time for that? That sounds like baggage to me. So that's another reason why they're mad, that you're not walking around here with baggage at all. You're gonna say what you need to say. You're gonna say what you need to say, knock somebody out about some shit at the moment, like, and you get over it. You don't harbor emotions. You don't, nah, I'm gonna say what needs to be said. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna call you out. Okay, I'm gonna beat you in whatever sport, in whatever area, whatever. Like, you will be the first one there and the last one to leave, and that's why they're mad. You can't outwork. Aries has so much energy. You can't outwork an Aries, man. You can't outwork an Aries. You can't beat an Aries at all. You don't even want to go there. So that's another reason why they're mad, that you have friends and they're not one of them, or you don't want no friends, because it's like an energy where they feel safe when they feel safe when they have you backing them. They feel safe when they're in your circle. And this is another reason why they're mad, because you're not fighting nobody's battles. They love to use Aries energy to fight their fucking battles. You know how many times in school, and I don't even think I had I do have a Lilith in Aries. You know how many times in school I was always that friend that would fight everyone's battles? My family, my sisters know to call me, because I will knock someone out, no questions asked. No questions asked. I'm the first person, when it's drama time, they will call me, because I don't play that shit. That's why they're mad. Everybody wants to use Aries as a backbone and shit like that, but when it's like that energy where who checks on Aries? Oh, because they consume you are strong, but like, they take advantage of that. Somebody's also mad they have baby daddy issues here. That's funny to me. That'll always be funny to me. I want to look at this no licky, no sticky vibes. They got baby daddy issues here. That could just simply be, you have energies here who are dependent as hell. And the only way that they can garner some power for themselves, which is an illusionary power, is if they withhold sex. Yeah, Hierophant reverse. Like, this is just, it's fake strength, it's fake courage, it's fake, it's just fake leadership, it's fake, everything is just fake when it comes, like, everybody thinks they're somebody until the real authentic boom 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 fill in the blank comes through. And that's the energy I'm getting here. Like, you have energies here who have baby daddy issues, and now they feel like they got some power, they want to withhold, and they want to do all this weird shit. Then it's like, I don't know, Aries, some of you may have like friends, like feminine friends, or masculine friends, what have you, and you may have a situation at home, and you got whoever you got at home jealous of whomever the fuck, like, and so they resort to passive aggressive energies. Like, that's another vibe that I'm getting here as well. Like, usually people look at Aries mad and be jealous. I really be feeling like everybody be mad at and jealous of Aries energy. Like, Aries looks good, Aries is active, Aries is young at heart, Aries may look young. Some of y'all, y'all are about that life. Y'all speak up. Y'all are not about to harbor no emotion, no anger. You're not about to, it's gonna come out. You're going to express that shit and be direct as hell about it. And that's intimidating for people who, they're, in the opposite. Yeah. Eight of Swords reverse. You're not about to be mentally trapped. Like, I just get that vibe where you're gonna cut people off. Yeah, that's funny, Scorpio. You're gonna cut people off. Yo, stop. Some of y'all may have Aries. I'm sorry. Some of y'all have Scorpio energy here as well. People be scared to change. They be fixed. They be trapped in their mind. Instead of just doing it, just do it. Nike vibes. Like, they just be sitting around, like, mad and jealous, like, waiting on somebody else to, I don't know. They don't change the problems that they have with themselves. Instead, they just sit in it and be jealous of you, hating on you. Like, what? That's not my problem. And that's another reason why they're mad. Some of you may not have friends because you realize that they come with problems and they want you to fight them, like I said. Someone, like I said, could be relationship oriented, and they're just mad that you're everything that they're not. You got people who usually look to Aries like, damn, why can't homegirl back at the ranch be like this? Why can't homeboy back at the ranch be like this? So you got people who always want to compete with you and they lose. No, Aries, why? Knight of Wands energy. They try to compete and regret that shit immediately. You can't be outworked. You can't be outdone, man. You just can't. You really can't unless you have some other placements going on in your chart. But wherever you got Aries at, especially if it's in that sun, if it's in that Venus, since I'm getting the baby daddy issues here, somebody is mad that you will not commit. A Venus Aries is not committable at all. You get bored easily. All right. You got a whole everybody in the world. Everybody gaining weight. Yeah, crazy. Look at this fool. There you are. There you are. You come and go as you please. You got energies here who want to try to be friends with you. Oh, I'm okay. We can be friends, but they really want more behind the scenes, and then they get mad when it don't happen. Then they got to resort to trying to get you locked up, trapped up in some type of way, pretty much. The ones who want to be free, you are always going to attract motherfuckers who try to tie you down. You might as well go ask Alexa to play Ray J. He ain't going to tie me down. Wherever your Aries energy is at, man. It don't have to just be relationships. It could be wherever you got that at. Mercury, you can't be tied down in your mind, man. Like, your mind is kind of like Sagittarius. It's expensive. You're going to try to find a way to expand that shit. You can't be tied down. If we're talking about Venus, man, you're attracted to everything. You're not... You're attracted to everything. You're not about to limit yourself. You're going to go find some other... That's just what it is. You got it in Mars. They better look out. They better look out. You got it at your rising sign. You just see the world. You see the world like, you know what? I'm out here. I'm ready to conquer it. I'm not... Nope. I'm not... I just want to keep it pushing. Just keep swimming. I just want to keep it pushing. You are willing to fight battles. You don't cower up. You don't get shooketh. Challenges turn you on. Wherever you got that moon in Aries, listen, if something's emotionally bothering you, you going to say something about it. If you have it in where else the fuck do you need me to talk about it? If it's in Uranus, you got Aries and Uranus. You have no problem being different. You have no problem going to the beat of your own drum. If you have it in Capricorn, that 10th house, you are an entrepreneur. You will not work for anybody, and that's why they're mad. You can't keep a good Aries down, and that's why they're mad. They don't gotta threaten you to push you to the edge. You will jump off that edge. So you listen. You will beat them to the edge. North Node is retrograded in Aries still. And it's not holding you back. It's not slowing you down. You're still going to push through it. It's a challenge. It turns you on. Meanwhile, everybody else is crumbling and fumbling. You don't crumble. You don't fumble. You don't need to hit a reflag on the play. You're already on some other shit. Ain't no reflag on the play. You don't allow fear to be instilled in your heart. You will fight that threat. Whatever it is, man, you're not about to... No, ain't no boogeyman. Ain't none of that, man. You're not scared of nothing. You get knocked down, you get popping right back up. You heal like a Wolverine. It doesn't matter what anyone does, man. Your body, your mind, wherever you got that Aries energy, man, you will heal, bounce back like it, bounce back even stronger. You cut someone off, it's done. You're bored. You're done. Been there, done that. Paved the way, paved the path, been had you. I'm good, love, enjoy. I already had you. I'm good, love, enjoy. I already know what's up. I'm on to the next thing. I'm good, love, enjoy. Independent as hell. Self-sufficient. I'm trying to think of all the other placements. Like, who run it? You really, if you got your Mars in Aries, for real, you are physically fit. And that's why they're mad. And if you look around, we live in a world full of Oompa Loompas. We live in a world full of bag of potatoes, walking bag of potatoes. And they think that shit is sexy and they got the audacity to be mad at you about some shit. World full of bitches. What's sis, you ain't checking for them? Here's the moon. You don't care? You don't care? You expose people's weaknesses? I can't even say you expose them. It's just, it gets exposed by itself. Just you being there. You showing up. You being you. People love to doubt Aries. They love to doubt Aries. They love to burden y'all with Ten of Wands energy. Burdens, challenges, all the shit that they couldn't do. And then they got the audacity to be on the sideline as a commentary. Act like you can't even do half of this shit in Aries. You can't even do a quarter. You can't even do a fourth of what an Aries can do. But you think you can sit up here on your little high horse. I don't know how you even had the muscle or the strength to get up there in the first place and think you about to judge an Aries. You can't do this here. You face your fears, Moon. No, that will piss an Aries off. Like, oh, I'm scared of this? Okay, I might have to do this. Oh, you trying to instill fear in my heart? I'm going to show you real fear now. Weakness? I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I beat out this weakness. I outwork this weakness. I work on this weakness. Oh, Aries is not about to sit in that energy, and that's why they're mad. Thank you so much to whomever that is. That looks like foreign money right there. What is that? EGP. What is that? Thank you. Foreign money. And then amongst it all, you have people who are mad. You be trying to lead them, try to show them, try to inspire them, try to motivate them. They mad about it. Huh? Huh? Exactly. 44 in here and only 24 likes. You see how people be doing me? You see, like, this ain't, you can't make this shit up. And y'all wonder why I'm acting the way that I am acting. It's not even an act anymore. This is some real life shit, Moon and Aries shit. I'm not acting at all. Y'all wonder why I am coming off the way that I'm coming off. Look at what the fuck y'all be doing. And when you call them out, look at the numbers drop. You see how people act? Instead of them, they don't want to be held accountable, and they don't want to hear the truth about themselves. So they rather fall off instead of just leveling up or just hitting the like button. You see how people are. That is why they're mad at you, Aries. It's just two people in this world. You have the person that's going to go out and do it, and you got the motherfucker who out there talking about it. Last time I checked astrology, Mars and Mercury don't go together. They don't like each other at all. The planets don't. Why? Because Aries is not a talker. Aries is a doer, and we live in a world full of fucking talkers. Everybody got something to say about some shit. Everybody got something to say. Everybody know the story better than the motherfucker that wasn't even there. Everybody's on that type time. Everybody got something to say about something they can't even physically do, mentally do, nor can they overcome. Everybody. They running high. But I bet you they go be talking all that shit somewhere else where they think that they go into rooms where they think that they are dominant. They go into rooms where they're at the top of the stupidity, of the weakness, but it makes them feel like they're strong. They can't handle being in a room, in a space, and an energy they cannot share. It's too much. So they go running high. And then try to go play and act somewhere else where they feel like they're really top dog and big dog and they're the leader. They can't handle somebody else leading. They can't handle somebody who is competent, who is strong. They can't handle you, Aries, and they're gonna forever be mad. Instead of them stepping the fuck up and going into rooms where they're at the bottom and working their way up, they gotta stay at rooms where they're at the top of the low. Yeah, I'm going to go into a room of stupidity and I'm going to feel like I'm superior. Like, you're weak. Motherfuckers running away from leg day. They mad at you, Aries. They run away from leg day. They run away from fucking pain. They don't want to grow. Pain is weakness leaving the body. That weakness leaving the body gives room for strength. muscle, stamina, endurance, resilience, persistence. They can't do that. But I bet you'll find them same energies in another room with people who have less ambition, less strength, and they feel like they top dog. Like, they feel better when everybody's bowing down. They feel better when motherfuckers can't change Death Card Scorpio energy. They feel better when people are trapped in their mind and don't have any strength. They feel like they you until you come through with the come through. Yeah, you trying to choke me now, boy. Somebody got they Mercury in Aries. They really can't handle your mouthpiece. Oh, they can't handle your mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece makes you want, they want to fight, but they know they can't. You a dog walk them. They just, somebody got to have their Mercury in Aries. Hello. They can't handle it. Your mouthpiece is too much. It's just so funny. It is so funny to me. Yep, 5 of Wands. Try to tell them. You ain't checking for them because you look at them as weak sauce, light work, whatever. Light work. They don't want them problems. So what do? They run. And then talk shit. Never direct. If it ain't direct, it ain't respect. Period. If it ain't direct, it ain't respect. And that's why they're mad, because they don't get no respect, but they want the respect, but they ain't gonna get the respect. Imagine needing the respect of the person that you're trying to be, and you can't even handle their energy, man. Bank of America, homegirl, my manager, Aries. She had her sun in Aries, but my moon was in Aries it's still in Aries, you know. It ain't have to be a competition, but she tried to take it there. She had to play the role of the Aries. I emotionally was that. And the woman tried to take me down, and she was in a position to do so. And I remember having multiple meetings with her, and she kept telling me, you can't be like that. You can't be honest. You can't be direct like that. That's just not how it works in corporate America. You can't. And I'm looking at her like, excuse me? You're the Aries sun? What's going on? You got people who are mad you won't make yourself smaller. Like, you can't. Huh? Aries, you guys are childlike just like a Leo. You're very childlike. You can't fake the funk. I don't know about you, but children are extremely blunt and honest. But because you're grown and you're blunt and honest, they can't handle it. But it's okay if there is a little kid who's blunt and honest. They think it's cute because why? They can overpower that child. It's real until it's a grown man, until it's a grown woman giving you that blunt, real shit. And then they go and try to run away and try to make you out to be the problem. Meanwhile, they still trying to act like you, though. You don't have heart because you have designer things. You don't have heart because everybody likes you. You don't have heart because you have plan A, B, and C and people enabling you and holding your hand and gassing you up and validating. You don't have heart, yo, because when all that shit is taken away, then what? You crumble and you fumble. Some bullshit happened to Aries, boom, maybe 1 or 2 days, and maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe a week, and Aries will wallow in the bullshit, but I promise you that Aries is going to bounce back. That anger, that resentment is going to be used to go harder and go stronger. You can't keep an Aries down, and that's why they're mad. You don't like sympathy. You don't like somebody feeling sorry for you. You don't like charity. That shit is disgusting. It turns you off. No, that's weakness. And you're going to do everything in your power to overcome that weakness. We all have weaknesses. The only difference is you do everything in your Aries power to overcome the weakness. And that's why they're mad. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Like I said, they can lose it all, man. Lose it all. And it's up. That's it for them. They can't bounce back from it. They can't even, they don't know what to do. Identity gone. Nah, yo, that shit turns you on and revs you up. Sure, you may have some days like, what the hell? I am pissed. I am hurt. But Aries heals the fastest, man. Look it up. I know astrology. Aries heals the fastest. They want to send you spell work. Okay, cool. Okay, great. You heal. Boom. Now what? Half of y'all will sit there and keep working. Y'all will be sick as a dog, hurt. Y'all will still keep going like, as if there is no pain, like, at all. Yo, y'all can be stubborn as hell in that regard. Stubborn as hell, like, Aries, go sit your ass down. Your arm broken. Nah, I'm good. Aries, your leg broke. Nah, I'm good. Kobe vibes. Kobe vibes. Torn ACL, torn hamstring. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. Sick as a dog. I'm still going to work. I'm still about to work out. I'm still about to get up. I'm still about to go. Like, it don't matter. Pass me the baton. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pass you the baton. It doesn't matter, man. It don't matter. It don't matter, man. I really admire y'all natally. I got a Pisces moon. I am just now tapping into this Aries moon shit. So I'm being tested on my strength. And I have to, hats off. Hats off. I'm gonna give you your flowers. I'm gonna give you your trophy. Hats off to the Aries. To be in pain and keep going through it, you got people who feel a little ounce of pain, a little twinge, a little tinkle, tinkle, little sprinkle, sprinkle pain, and it's game over. Lights out. Lights out. Oh my God, I feel sorry for me. Oh my God. Nah, yo. Nah, yo. Y'all will hold them tears in till you get home. No, you're not. It's just not happening, Aries. Hats off, man. Hats the fuck off. Tower, no problem. In fact, you will set up the tower. You left eyeing some shit. You will burn up. You will set the tower on fire and then be like, oh, look at the tower. Meanwhile, you got people who hide, dodge, avoid, run in circles, ring around the rosy to hide from a tower that's already coming. You're like, you know what? I already know it's coming. Let me get a quick start. Let me just start this thing on off. You don't gotta threaten me with a tower. I'll set this bitch on off. Set it off vibes. Oh no, you ain't gotta threaten me. Don't threaten me with a challenge. Don't threaten me with a good time. What? Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna set this shit off my damn self. And y'all might even stand inside of the burning building for a little bit. Like, come on, man. Shit. And go inside to save somebody and come right the fuck back out. Like, what's up? Man, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, Aries. Don't do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. No pain, no gain. You don't let that keep you down at all. Oh, I'm angry. Let me just go to the gym. Oh, I'm angry. Let me just go work out. Let me just go put some more work or some hours in. Oh, I'm angry. Let me go do something productive with myself. Or let me just go knock you the fuck out. Anybody can get it. You got heart. Shit, you looking for Goliath every day. Where's Goliath? You looking for Goliath every day. Oh, it's too hot. Too hot, baby. Da da ba 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 ga da no shade. It's too hot, too hot, baby. Gotta be ba 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 la la. Aries, why are they mad? Because you got options here. You paved the way for them options. You will find the options. You will create those options. You don't sit around and wait for them options to be presented to you, and that's why they're mad. And that's why they're mad. They want to block this way. All right, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, you wanna block this too? All right, I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna circle back. It's like what is that? The little crisscross in the basketball game. You breaking people's ankles. There is no one way to do anything. There is no one way to go anywhere. There is no one way to be. You're going to get it by any means. Somebody's mad your cutoff game is too strong, but we already talked about that with that death energy, man. Somebody who... Listen, if somebody who is like this, traveling light, you really think this motherfucker don't have no problem cutting something off? That's gonna hold them down, 10 of wands. You don't want no, what is it, a wet blanket on you? No, who got time for that? Cutoff game is mad strong. The moment somebody tries to interfere with them options, try to block them options, try to block the path, you're always on a journey. Somebody trying to block it, hold you down, keep you down, have you worried about them, and then it becomes out of balance, or people become too dependent on you, because usually everybody wants to be dependent on the independents. You're gonna have to cut the shit off. You're not offering me anything, and that's why they're mad. The math ain't math, and motherfuckers have nothing to offer you. They can't even match your energy. And they got the audacity to make you feel bad for being selfish. Like, what is the other alternative? Being selfless. And it's funny how people love to call y'all selfish. Again, what is the other alternative? Being selfless. So that means if you're not being selfish, then that means you're pleasing them, and them you pleasing them is them being selfish. That it's the hypocrisy for me. It's the hypocrisy for me. If I'm not worried about me, that means I have to be worried about you. And who's worried about you? You. It sounds like this is not equal here. It sounds like somebody ain't pulling their weight here. In fact, they ain't pulling their weight because they too busy putting on the fucking weight, and they want to get on your fucking back and have you. No, absolutely the fuck not. And that's why they're mad. Aries energy, y'all not, listen, y'all straight out the womb. Pisces energy, straight out the womb with it, man. Y'all are the closest to them animalistic instincts. Closest. You're very intuitive, very spiritual. You gotta be to jump off a goddamn cliff. You gotta be. You don't really want to know where you're going. You love spontaneity. It's boring if it's already planned on out. It's boring. Life is scary as hell, and yet here y'all are. Like, I don't even want to know what happens. I'm just out here. Don't talk to me. Don't tell me nothing about nothing. I'll figure it out. And that's another thing. That's why they're mad. Y'all learn by experience. So y'all definitely deal with the most pain for real. Y'all don't want to hear shit that nobody, you really don't. You don't want to hear nothing nobody else has to say. That's Mercury energy. You don't want to hear what nobody has to say. And that's a problem because now they can't project on you and they can't instill the same fear on you and they can't limit you. That's another problem, Aries. It's just, it's too hot. Too hot, baby. The moment somebody try to tell you something, shut your ass the fuck up. Shut your ass up. And that's why they're mad. You don't ask for permission. Permission? Huh? Wait around for somebody to validate it? Wait around for somebody to tell me I can do it? Wait around for somebody to tell me that I'm great? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit around and wait for them to tell me I'm great. I'm gonna wait around and tell them, wait for them to tell me I'm strong. I'm gonna wait for them to tell me what path to go on. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Fuck, you're gonna be waiting all day. Don't hold your breath. Waiting on these fucking people to tell you no, you're gonna die. And that's why they're mad. Because you're not dying. Because if you dying, you living by a lion. You just living by lies. You're not, it's not you. If you're going to play a game, you're coming to play to win. There is no second place, because the second place is first place is loser. It's always going, I am number one. Let's say it with me. I am number one. And that's why they're mad. You will never be somebody's second place loser. They coming up with all these stupid ass trophies. Oh, you get a participation award. Oh, you get a trying award. Oh, you get, you almost made it. Fuck all that. If it ain't the number one spot, big boy, you don't want it. Number one, and that's it, and that's the fuck all. And that's really a problem when we talking about relationships. It's hard to get you in one in the first place. But if you're going to be in one, it's number one. That's it. Main priority. That money better come second. Honestly, Taurus is the second zodiac. That money better come second priority, because in Aries is number one. In Aries is number one. And if it ain't, go get the gun. If an Aries ain't number one, go get the gun. Bussin', bussin', Aries, hello. You're unfuckwittable. They knew that. They knew that. You've been true to that. They knew that. Move, bitch. Get out the way. And that's why they're mad. They got to get out the way when an Aries coming through. You got to get out the way. All these motherfuckers here fighting and competing for this. All the moment an Aries just boop, 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 boop. These motherfuckers get out the way. Boop, 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 boop. Get out the way. Y'all may even notice when you're driving, y'all energy is so strong. You may even notice when you're driving, people just know to get out the way. Red carpet that ass. Get out the way. They know. Oh, they know. Y'all walk with authority, and that's why they're mad. Shit, you'll find an Aries laughing at themselves. You can't hurt an Aries. You can't laugh. You can't mock, because I promise an Aries is going to do that to themselves first. Just like they be hating, and I hate to mix it up. Just like with Virgo, they be hating on Virgo. Oh, they're judgmental, they're critical. I promise you a Virgo is judgmental and critical to themselves first. Aries, you are the first to laugh at yourself. You'll be the first to mock yourself. You'll be the first person to look at yourself in the mirror like you're being a bitch. Ain't nobody got to tell you that. You don't need an alarm clock. You don't need motivation music. You don't need an accountability partner. You are self-motivated, and that's why they're mad, because you have other people who need buddy. They need buddies and Teletubbies to get them motivated. They need accountability partners. They need all these goddamn alarms and shit. Y'all have a natural alarm system. And you want something done, you got a natural alarm system. You will show up. Nobody has to tell you about your business, and that's why they're mad. Nobody has to tell you about your business, and they certainly ain't about to tell you who the fuck you are and who you're not, because you already did that. You don't need no buddy, Teletubby in this bitty city. Hell nah, cuz. Hell nah. First person to travel alone. First person to travel alone. Squid Games, you the first person to sign up for them Squid Games. I'm gonna show these bitches how it's done. You want something done right? Get an Aries. You want that shit done on time? An Aries is impatient as fuck. Aries, listen, I gotta get this done. You want something done now? Go get an Aries, and that's why they're mad. You want something done quick, accurate, efficient? Aries, go get an Aries. Anything long and drawn out, 10 of Pentacles, nah, I'm good, love, and joy. And that's what these people be trying to do. They be trying to have you in competitions for something. Nah, that's boring. I'm bored. You're gonna move on. Ain't no competition. Taurus, you wouldn't be a Taurus without Aries energy. And that's why I don't understand why they say Taurus is slow to anger. Taurus is, I'm telling you, like, every energy flows into the next one. A Taurus ain't shit without Aries. So that means Taurus has Aries energy up in there. It's even worse if you an Aries Taurus cusp. It's even worse if you are an Aries, Taurus, cusp. They don't want the problems, but we're going to focus on Aries right now. And that's why they're mad. Shit. You got options here, man. It's giving Capricorn energy, but this is also giving me like you're not emotional, so you can't get played. You ain't about to dwell on them emotions like that. It's also kind of giving me Scorpio energy, though I see the King of Cups as Capricorn, but let me just, this could be this could be Scorpio, Pisces, and or no, I can't even give it to Cancer, sorry. I can't do it. We gonna leave it at Scorpio. I can't do it. Nope, I can't even do it. Aries and Cancer energy, it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a strong no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, Taurus is chill, but they're not slow to anger. Taurus is chill, but they are not slow to anger. You have options because you keep your emotions in check. We have also the Hierophant in the reverse here. This is also an energy here too. Unfortunately, this is the reverse psychology. This is the stupidity of humans. But the more emotionally detached and unavailable you are, people just love it. They're horny for it. They just get wet off of it. They could get hard and shit like that. So you definitely do have options here because you have people who want to conquer you and tame you. And that's another reason why motherfuckers are mad, because they're too easy. They're easy as hell, desperate as hell. You can see it in their eyes. I can see it in your eyes, you're desperate. Da 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 da. You ain't like me. Oh, you mad cause you ain't like me. That's why they're mad. You're a challenge for other people. They want to. It's like Scorpio, really. I don't know if some of you got Scorpio Aries placements in this bitty damn city. Maybe I'm dealing with a Scorpio rising in this bitch. Again, Scorpio rising's in that first house. Some of you may have your Mars, which is ruling Aries, in Scorpio is what I'm getting here as well. I'm definitely getting Scorpio presence. Taurus is here with the Hierophant in the reverse. Let's not talk about, if we want to get superficial real quick, you guys are sexy as hell. All the Aries I know are sexy as hell. Facts. Very much so. All the Aries I know, it don't matter where that placement is. Aries energy is sexy as hell. Whether that's just your demeanor, just your look, something, something, something. And if we want to get even more superficial, you know, my ladies, y'all, you know, y'all could be little acrobats, hitting splits on you. Masculines, y'all don't get tired. Kevin Gates vibes. I don't get tired. And that's why they're mad. You guys have strong bodies, and y'all got some strong genitalia. Your cutoff game is too strong because you're strong. So everything about you is strong. That stroke is strong. That backstroke is strong. I don't even know what else. Okay, listen, I'm a nun over here. I don't have sex, so that's the most I can go for y'all. But how low can you go? You listen. You gonna make it a competition? I promise you, an Aries will go real low. Everything about an Aries is strong. Ladies, y'all got a strong back. And arch that shit. Masculines, y'all got a strong stroke. Y'all may even have veins in the Disney. You may have some veins up in there. Yeah, I went there. And that's why they're mad. Shit, some of y'all, I don't know why this is happening. Some of y'all may have a little curve to some, they're mad that your cutoff game is too strong. Exactly. They really want to get you in a relationship because you may not want one. You don't come off as desperate, needy. That's a turn on. And then they get mad because they coming for you for their little ego strokes. They get mad they can't conquer you. You created the word conquer, man. You can't conquer the conqueror. Just like you can't finesse the finesser, you can't conquer the conqueror. And that's why they're mad. And I'm about to get fucking mad. 64 people in here, only 53 likes. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Why are you doing me like this? Gotta be crosswatcher energy. It gotta be the Maddies. It gotta be. Yep, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. It has to be crosswatcher energy at this point. Squirrel! You're right. squirrel energy is Gemini, and we don't, Mars don't really deal with Gemini, Mercury energy. Virgo in there too, but it gotta be. Aries is uncivilized. They are, man. And that's why it's sexy. You're uncivilized. And that shit is a turn on. Y'all the type of people to go to the gym, work it on now, work it on, and have sex right after. That shit turns y'all on. It's uncivilized. You guys are not domesticated. That shit gets you going. And that's why they're mad. You're fun. You're adventurous. You're spontaneous. You're nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty and you like that shit. And y'all defiant. Your boss wrote you up 4 times. That sounds like an Aries to me. Yes, sir. Okay, I see you, girl. Yeah. You're not toxic. You toxic because they can't dominate you and control you and make you do their bidding. That's why you're toxic. You only toxic when you won't act right to somebody else's standards and rules and regulations, terms and conditions. That's why. We already talked about that with the 4 of Wands and the Hierophant reverse. That's why you're toxic. Aries, you're too blunt. You're too honest to be toxic. Like, if it's toxic, it's because somebody was in a delusional energy trying to think that they could change you. You're only toxic, and that's with any sign. You're only toxic when you will not accept someone for who they are, and you still stick around thinking you can fuck them different. You think you can love them different. You think you can manipulate them different. You think you can dominate them different. You think you can talk to them different. No, this is who they are. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And that's why they're mad. You ain't toxic. They should have believed you the fucking first time. You're the first sign, so they should have believed you the first time. The fuck? Order in the court. Order in the court. And that's why they're mad. Shit. It's, yeah, we got you're unfuckwittable here with the 6 of Swords. So, like I said, you guys are very close to that Piscean energy. You're very gifted, very guided, very intuitive, whether you tap into it or not, whether you're conscious of it or not. Your actions show it. You already know what somebody's thinking, what they're about to do, why they're going to do it, when they're going to do it. And honestly, y'all the type of people who will cut a motherfucker off before they cut you off. It's a game. Because you already know what they're trying to do. Let's not talk, like, come on, man. You guys are ruled by Mars. Mars is about war and strategy. That's the Emperor. Shit. You gonna know the exits. You gonna, listen, you walk into a building, you are looking for the exits. You're scanning everybody. You're looking them up and down. You, like, the way y'all are set up, like, you can measure, that's where y'all intuition comes in. Like, you can measure someone's strength just by looking at them. Looking at the way their eyes, their body is, like, that's y'all gift. You know where to hit them at the jugular. You know where to hit them at, like, in the middle. Like, yo, I know the points. I know where you... It don't matter how big or small somebody is. You know how to bring a giant down. You're not scared. You know them points to hit. You know where to get them at the neck, the temple area. You can size someone up intuitively. You can sense the weakness. It's like a fucking animal, a dog, or it's like an animal. You can sense weakness and fear, and that's why they're mad. It don't matter what facade they try to put on with that rising sign, how people see you. You can see through that shiznai, and that's why they're mad. Y'all been practicing this shit since a child. Y'all was the same ones jumping out the crib, jumping out the bed, jumping out the bando, jumping out the car. Y'all been practicing since a young warthog. Y'all was the type to walk faster. You ain't want no help. You was probably a year or two earlier when you were supposed to walk. You probably talked earlier than everyone else. And if you have any retrograde planets with that Aries energy, you're a problem as an older person because you had to learn them shits even more. So anybody can get it. You was fighting as a young warthog, probably was beating up on your siblings, beating up on the little stupid ass snotty nosed kids at the daycare center. You was fighting as a young warthog. Anybody can get it. You've been in training since out the womb. You probably even asked your mother. Y'all may have even given her a very hard labor, a hard birth. She may have had a hard time birthing your ass. You've been a problem before you came out that womb. Look it up. I know astrology. You probably was the one who was turned around. What is that called? A breech. You were probably a breech baby. You probably had to get a C-section. You was too much. I hear a car screeching outside. You the type, oh, somebody want to give you the little signals on the road. They want to battle. Oh, you want to race, motherfucker? Oh, you want to race, mother? Yeah, black sheep, Aries usually is the black sheep. That's why I always say Aries is very close to, I have to say Aries, Scorpio, and Aquarius are, they got the same energy to me. Not the same, but I feel like they play, I think they go in tandem, I will say. You really got motherfuckers mad here, okay, because you have people here who, you know, I guess from the past, or people who want to come back with the get back. This could also be an energy where you have people who doubted you. Oh, Aries, you ain't ever going to be this and that because you don't act right. You ain't acting right. You ain't never, and it's, I'm not sure. It looks like you're proving these motherfuckers wrong here. Maybe some of you too were the weakest link. Some of y'all may have Saturn in Aries where you had to struggle to get this Aries energy. You had battles. You really had to fight for that Aries title. Some of y'all have your Saturn in Aries. That's a hard placement. That's a very hard one. If I had to choose, I think that would be the hardest one for real, because Aries, this is about the identity. This is about new beginnings. This is about your leadership. So if some of you have your Saturn in Aries, you really had to fight. Really got tested and tried. Really doubted who you were. Really had a hard time speaking out for yourself. Really had people trying to dominate you and whatever, isolate you and just make you feel less than and make you feel small. You really did. It's just an energy where you have people who, they do everything in life to avoid hardship, and life is very hard. And when shit hits the fan, you're not really affected by it. You're already prepared. You're kind of like Martian-like. It's like military vibes. Some of you are very, very militant. Wherever you have your Aries placement, you're very militant. You can endure uncomfortable and severe situations. And that's why you have everyone mad. The moment they get, you know, the AC break and it's hot out, they crumbling, fumbling, they don't know what to done do. Hi, Marie. Hope Marie. You're very favored. I know a lot of people, you know, they glorify Libra energy, but I really feel like Aries is favored. You're number one. And you're extremely close to the divine with that. Pisces, you're number one, man. You're very, I think that Aries are extremely favored. For you to, you know, to get hurt and bounce back, that's a blessing. For you to be mentally strong, physically strong, never give up, look for challenges instead of them waiting to come to you or seek you out. Like that's a blessing. For you to not have any fear in your heart, or to continue on even if you do have fear in your heart. That's a blessing. You live life. You live your life. That's a blessing. funny you mentioned Leo rising. Here's the King of Wands. I'm a little biased to this King of Wands, so I don't know what to do with it whenever it comes out. I ain't really. But again, I have my Chiron in Leo, so that's just a bias. That's just my bias there. You're the type of energy where people will reject you. They do, because they want to prove a point so fucking bad. But the way your work ethic is set up, it's like it's to the point where you can't be denied. And that's essentially why motherfuckers are mad, man, because they do everything in their power to make sure that you're denied, to make sure that you don't feel belonged, to make sure that you feel, you know, some type of way, to make you conform and for you to be domesticated and civilized. They will do any and everything to prove a point that motherfuckers don't need you. They will try to prove and test your strength. They will do everything they can to break you down until they realize that you can't be broken down. And each time that they try to bring a wand to you, you just take that shit. Like, you just, like, it just, Aries, y'all do deal with a lot, man. It's like the weight really do be on y'all shoulders for real. And you got motherfuckers who are just attracted to adding more. This is like, you know, you're that strong friend. You're that strong parent. You're that strong lover. You're that strong worker. You're just that strong one. And everybody just, they see that, and they want to break you. They want to break you. They want to break you. And you can't be broken, man. You cannot be broken. And some of y'all be getting mad at your damn self sometimes because you want to be you want to be done. You want your spirit to just stop. You want to just I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to fight no more. But it's in your blood. You can't. You just you're like Uhtred. You can't be defeated, man. You're like John Wick. You can't be defeated. You're like James Bond. You cannot be defeated. Shit, y'all like Mike Tyson in this bitty city. You're like Mike Tyson. And they're really mad because you go to war with yourself first before you go to war with anybody external, and that's why they're mad. You will go to war with yourself first before anybody can bring that war, and that's why they're light work to you, because your biggest battle is you. It'll always be you, and you know that. You know that. So before the world comes and brings pain to you, you will inflict the pain on yourself first. You'll be damned. It's like that little brother, that's like that big brother, little sister, you know, sibling vibe. Your sister, your sibling can bully you all they want, but they will be damned if anybody outside the family or anybody outside of them bullies you. You'll be damned if anybody breaks you before you break your damn self, and that's why they're mad, Aries. And this is a 25 to life. This is generation on generation on generation sentence here. You will be unfuckwittable for generations on It just is what it is. You go hard, and because you ain't going home, man. Everything about you is hard. Everything about you is intense. You love hard. You fight hard. You work hard. You think hard. You go after your shit hard. You get vengeance and revenge hard. Everything about you is hard because you ain't going home, man. It's do or die with your energy, and that's why they're mad. There is no gray area, and if there is, you have work to do because that's not your habitat. There is no gray area with an Aries. It's go hard or go home. That is it, and that's the fuck all, and that's why they're mad.